Lynn Sampson, Executive Director at NTAF, and I am going to provide in this brief tutorial instructions to help you have a fabulous and successful auction for someone that you care about to raise funds for their uninsured medical expenses. The first thing to realize when you are undertaking an auction is that you will need volunteers, people to help you in your effort. And it should be easy to find them. They could be your friends, they could be your neighbors, they could be friends and neighbors and family members of the person in whose honor you are holding the auction. The reality is that when people know that a benefit is going to be held in honor of someone that is sick, that needs a transplant, has had a catastrophic injury, volunteers generally come out of the woodwork. Auctions generally are held in conjunction with some other event. They can be held in conjunction with a meal. They can be held in conjunction with a sporting event. They can be held in conjunction with a concert. Even if it's just hors d'oeuvres, generally an auction needs to have food and drinks so that people have something else to do while they're bidding on the items. Now, there's several different types of auctions. There's a silent auction, a pick-a-prize auction, and a live auction. The most important thing, I think, in doing an auction is to realize you can get tons of wonderful products donated to be raffled off at your auction. And what you want to do is you want to go around your community and ask for items to be contributed, and then give the people that contribute them, whether they be a store or an individual, a gift-in-kind form so that they can have a tax deduction for that contribution. Many times stores will not be able to give dollars for a fundraiser, but they're happy to give products. For example, go to your local sports store, see if they'll give golf clubs, baseball mitts, items to make up baskets that are sports related. You might also be able to get donations of golf balls, tennis balls. Make up different baskets. Use tissue paper, use baskets, use some cellophane, and you can make tons of themed baskets. Other ideas, a movie night. Perhaps buy some candy, get someone to bring in some CDs, wrap it all up, and have a great movie night basket. A gourmet basket with wine and cheese and pretzels and crackers is another great idea. The themes for baskets are endless. And if you are doing it, for example, through a school, you can designate different grades to have different themes in their baskets. If you're doing it through a sports club, you can have different ages of athletes donating different baskets. So that's a way to spread out the work. You want to choose a location that's accessible, easy to get to, and where people want to come. Especially if you're having a meal, you have to think about whether it has a kitchen. Think about your church, think about your school kitchen, think about a hall, think about a country club. Often places will donate their space for a fundraiser, and that's a wonderful thing. Once you have the location, you need to think about invitations. Invitations are often donated by printers. NTAF can also help you develop invitations, as well as the bidding forms that you need for your auction items. You could also do as an add-on a program book where local companies can have advertisements of their company's businesses and can promote their businesses. This is a great add-on for an auction and often can be printed at no cost because it can be donated. When it comes to the day of the auction, you will need to have each person that comes to the auction given a bidder number. They then will go around to the different baskets that have been put up, and they will write down on a bidder sheet that NTAF can help you prepare their bidder number and their name. The whole idea of an auction is to get people bidding against one another. Have your tables with the different themed baskets close at different times so that people, if they want more than one basket, can go to different tables and bid at the very last minute. You may also want to have food, hors d'oeuvres, chocolates near the auction items so that people can nosh away while they are bidding. In terms of the pick-a-prize auction, the way that works is same theme. You have baskets that you've built up, and instead of having someone write down their name and their number, they're given 2 split raffle tickets. And they will take raffle tickets, and they'll take their tickets, and they'll put one raffle ticket into a basket that is next to a basket with items in it, and then they will keep the other raffle ticket. At the end of the night, you pick a raffle ticket out of the bag that it's been put into, and that person wins the basket. Live auctions are for higher-end items, trips, musical equipment, very prominent sports memorabilia, and that live auction is held with an auctioneer or an amateur auctioneer, and basically people raise their hands to bid for the item. It's very important for your auction to get publicity, write up a press release or a description of your auction, what types of things are going to be available at the auction, send it to your local paper, advertise it on the radio, see if you can get it in the local community television on the community channel. If there's an electronic newspaper that goes out in your community, see if you can get your auction listed there. The more attendees, the better. Also, an auction is a great place to have an organ donor awareness table. Because this is being given in honor of a transplant or catastrophic injury patient, this is a great place to increase the public's awareness of the importance of donating their organs, and also the expense that is connected with spinal cord injuries, so that people can be aware that a spinal cord injury is a lifetime challenge and not just an event from which someone gets better. You'll need to think about the timing and pricing of your event so that they're not conflicting with other events in your community. Look at the community calendar, see what else is going on in your community, and in terms of pricing, make it a price that feels right to you, where people can come, can afford to bring their families if that's appropriate, and can afford to also have some extra cash to spend on the items that you've put together, because after all, you don't want to make it so expensive that they come but then they can't purchase the items for auction. It's really great to try to promote to people that going to auctions or coming to your auction is a great way to buy holiday presents for people, birthday presents, anniversary presents. You might also want to think about add-ons for your auctions. Have a celebrity come, the ad book that I've described, have a band donate their time. It can really be fun. The reality is people will go out, they will spend money on gifts, they might as well do it in honor of a patient, to help someone with the medical expenses they can't afford. They can get the same items, they've been donated by a company to your auction, you auction them off, people get the products that they need, that they want to give as gifts. It's a wonderful win-win for families who need to be able to pay for uninsured medical expenses, and it's fun. People like to have fun, they like to get together with other people to have fun. So consider an auction, and if you need help from NTAF, we are there every step of the way to help you with the bidding sheet, the flyers to promote your auction, the invitations if need be, and to give you instructions from the beginning to the end on how to conduct your auction. So I thank you very much for your time.